it's JT Wisdom. And I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Happy Palm Sunday weekend, because I know my church celebrates services on Saturday and Sunday. We had a good turnout yesterday, so it was a happy Palm Sunday weekend. And then, this is, all of you who have been, going through with Lent and everything. I hope you're, whatever that you're giving up for Lent, that you're able to stick with it. And if you kind of fell off, that you were able to get back on, and that you're pursuing on to finishing. And also, this is Palm Sunday weekend, Palm Sunday. So, start a Holy Week, and next week is Easter. So, wanted to just talk about what do you do to feel inspired, or to feel better, to feel better. And I just wanted to talk about, like, one of the ways I like to do that is first and foremost is to every day I'll we like get up in the morning, thank God for the day, and thank God for and for protection over me and my family. And one thing too is exercise. And one of the things that I've been doing for a while now is really trying to basically having a regimen of exercise in my routine each week. And one of the ways of doing that is, first and foremost, is what do you work out sometimes? Do you work out maybe not that often? I realize that I have to work out. I'm not one of those women who could say, oh, I can just have pizza and drink my sweet tea and everything, and but I don't work out, and I'm still, able to keep the same size what I'm able to keep. And no, I have to work out, and I have to work out first and foremost. For me, it's where you feel good when you work out, because those endorphins are kicking in. Also, when I work out, I know that I'm doing something good for myself, and where you're feeling good about what you're doing. And then you have to think about, well, what type of workouts do you want to do? First off, you want to check with your doctor to make sure you're able to do the kind of workouts that you want to do. But for me, at first I was doing Zumba, and I was working out with Zumba, which I really enjoy. I really like the music. I really like to dance. And I had subscribed to Daily Burn, which Daily Burn encompasses dancing. You can do weightlifting. You can do yoga and mobility, where you have flexibility with your body and everything. And then I realized that I just didn't feel like I was really it's like your muscles can actually they can get used to the same type of routine, and you have to kind of switch it up a bit. So I decided to try, my husband and I we subscribed to Beachbody, and we subscribed to that. I guess it's been about almost 2 years now. We subscribed to it, and we used to get the DVDs, with Tony Horton and everything. By the way, this is not a sponsored post. This is just me speaking from my heart. So, so we had Beachbody DVDs, with Tony Horton, P90X, really heavy duty workouts, and we said, well, wow, and you can, and like some of those DVD packages can easily be like hundreds of dollars. So with Beachbody on demand, you get all of the workouts all at your fingertips, whether if you have a Roku, or if you want to do it on your app, actually do the workouts on your Apple TV. Now, for me, I find that me doing it through doing it at home, I like it because I can do it at my own schedule. I can, get in the tub right afterwards if I want. To me, going to a gym, getting my clothes ready, going to the gym, and actually going to work out, that's a process where I could say, well, I could already be done with working out. So some people, and that's fine, If you find better working out with a group of people and working out at the gym, that's great. But for me, in my schedule, I really like working out at home, and I'm really liking Beachbody On Demand. So I had been doing like working out every other day, and I started trying to say, well, I'm going to start doing 21-day fix. Well, this week I was kind of dealing with a little bit of a little under the weather, cold. You know, the pollen's changing and all that kind of stuff and everything. So then I had started getting back into it after a couple days. And that's one thing too, is that you have to stretch yourself. That I find out that I have to stretch myself even when I don't feel like working out. I know I need to work out because I know it's going to be good for me. But also you have to listen to your body too. If you don't feel you're ready to work out, if you've been under the weather or something like that, then it's really probably not best for you to work out, because you don't want to feel worse afterwards. You would rather feel better or tip-top shape, or if you needed to check with your doctor to make sure it's okay for you to work out, than working out and then not feeling great afterwards. So I started working out. 21-day fixes with Autumn. Autumn actually does, she does, excuse me, still feeling better, but just getting over a little cold. And she does Country Heat, but she also does 80-day obsession. And I've been doing the 21-day fix, and today was plyo. So it was heavy on the legs. So in his 21-day fix is 30-minute workouts, and you can really feel it that I've actually been working in muscles areas that I haven't been working out. And I was actually working out with weights. So usually the weights that I work out with, these are weights that I got from the firm. So these are like, I think these may be like 10 or 15 for the heavy ones that I'm working out. And then there's the light workouts, the light weights. And then sometimes you can, if you know, then I can go up if I want, you know, go up, and you can, as you go with the workouts and want to actually stress your muscles, you can actually increase the weights. So one thing I can say to work out is, like, I really didn't grow up just like really being taught how to work out. When I grew up, it was like you were outside, you had recess, you know, I was active in basketball. I actually, you know, worked out in track and all that kind of stuff. And it really, that's where I think I got that from. And then also you wanted to feel good. I found out that with exercise, you feel good about yourself. And one way is also to kind of get motivated if you really don't want to work out is maybe when you work out, maybe you want to switch up your workout gear. I often switch out my workout gear because a lot of times I can work out and I'll continually work out and I'll realize that my workout gear is not as tip-top shape as it should be. So I usually don't wear leggings. I usually wear shorts, or kind of like a legging short combo, and I decided to get some leggings. So I got these leggings, stand up. I got these leggings from New Balance. I think Isaac actually on QVC is doing these leggings, and they're really soft. They actually stay really firm on the tummy and everything. You know, it's really good, and they're really soft, and they don't feel scratchy, and they also have wicking capability, which is good, which means that as you sweat, it's breathable. It kind of absorbs and goes out, so you don't feel wet. And also, you also want to make sure you might want to switch up your shoes. I got these New Balance shoes from when Isaac is actually working with New Balance on QVC. They say every 3 to 6 months you want to change up your shoes. I used to think that, oh, they just wanted me to make me pay more money to get more shoes, because, you know, tennis shoes are not expensive. Usually I try, when I work out, when I do these, I wear crossbody trainers. There's different variations of shoes. If you're a runner, you want to wear running shoes. If you're doing more kind of cardio, workout, weights and stuff, you want to do crossbody trainers, because they actually have more. These actually have cush technology in them. And I was noticing that I was not feeling in my tennis shoes. I was not feeling. These are the shoes that I was wearing before, and these are Reebok. But I've had these shoes for a while. And these shoes, after a while, they look fine. But after a while, the technology in them, it doesn't feel as cushy and firm and like it actually is holding you as it should. And then I actually had these shoes before that, and I noticed that even with these shoes, I could tell that these are the last shoes that I was wearing before the New Balance ones, and I could tell that they were not as holding me as cushy as they should, or I didn't feel as firm as them as I do in these. So it really is true that every 3 to 6 months, depending on how much you work out, whether or not you actually would need to actually switch up your tennis shoes, because you really can feel a difference. And also, you know, if you want to have like good sayings on here, like this says, never, ever, ever, ever quit. Kind of gives you more feedback on it. Sometimes if I see like little, if I see tops or something like that, that kind of, you know, makes my workout outfits look good and everything, kind of boost you up, you know, because you want to look, you know, where you feel like you're looking good and everything, and you want to do that. If you want to just start walking, these are Rikas that I got. I think I actually got these on a sale like for $10. And these shoes actually really, they are not for working out with weights or anything. These are really just for walking. So if you want just a walking tennis shoe, if you just want to start out walking, that's great too. So I'm just going to get a little bit of tea here on my, if you notice it says dogs rule. Because sometimes it feels like they do sometimes when you kind of tell them what to do, especially if they're puppies. So another thing is that I noticed, another point is, you want to focus on why you're working out. It's so, you know, you can say it's superficial to say you just want to work out because you want to look good. Well, you want to have a reason of why you want to work out. Do you want to work out because you want to feel better about yourself? Because working out is a part of it, but it's a part of it, but you also not just want to work out, you also want to eat healthier too. So you have to look at what you're eating also, because if you're working out, and you're eating junk, or you know you're eating, you know, not healthy food, it's really going to defeat the purpose of you working out. So you want them both to work together. So if you're working out and you're actually doing, you know, actually eating a healthy diet, and that doesn't mean you just need to eat bean sprouts and edamame. So you know, there's healthy tips that you can, you know, healthy things you can eat too, and you can still eat really good. So you can start out small. You can start out how you want. You don't necessarily have to. I know a lot of times they'll say, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. You really need to find out what's good for you. Whether if you wanted to talk to a personal trainer, if you know, or just get advice at your local YMCA, what they would think that you would need to start out with, or talk to your doctor to be able to see what would start out with as far as being something healthy for you to start out. But to me, I'm thinking like one thing I like to do is I started out with I got a Fitbit. Because, you know, a lot of times as for work, I walk up and down the steps, and, you know, I say, oh, I think I'm really, really incorporating a lot of steps. But then when I realized I actually got a Fitbit, and I kind of did my normal steps in my normal day, you know, and stuff, and I only had like 3,500 steps, and I'm like, whoa, that's too low. And it's like, whoa, kind of wake up call. So then I started really trying to focus on at least getting 12,000 or more steps per day. So those are kind of ways that you can step up to do it too. Or if you want to start out, if you know, like getting 6,000 a day, and then working stepped up to get 8,000 a day, and then moving on from there. And then there's certain goals that you can have to be able to do that. And another thing that I like to do is there a certain like inspirational, you know, quotes or scriptures or things, Bible verses to be able to, you know, to motivate you, to get you going, or if you have that buddy system, you know, to get you going. Because a lot of times my husband and I work out. We don't necessarily work out together, but we'll actually, if he's working out and I'm working out, then he may be working out in the living room and I may be working out in the bedroom, but we'll be doing different workouts, but we'll be working out at the same time. So it just depends. So just wanted to come on and just kind of talk about like ways to get motivated. Another thing is that, and that's something that I'm really working on, is making sure that you get enough sleep. It's so important to get enough sleep. It is just, there's been studies done to show how it's just so important for you to get a sleep for healthiness, to being alert during the day, and to be on cue, and to be on call, and to be alert during the day, is to get enough sleep. And at least 7 to 8 hours a day. I know most of us don't get 7 to 8 hours, sometimes just 4 to 5, and that's 4 to 5 is just not enough. And how we really have to focus on getting enough sleep. So tell me what ways you actually get motivated. Do you exercise, or do you want to just start getting into an exercise routine? I thought this is something that I do weekly, and I try to do. And as far as like with the Fitbit, with the steps, that's something that you really have a goal for each and every day. So leave in the comments, what ways do you keep motivated? What ways do you exercise, or to keep your adrenaline up, and to keep yourself motivated? Do you get enough sleep? Do you not get enough sleep? A lot of times I hear that, a lot of times you'll have Bible verses just playing at night. And that'll just, or if you read, and then you can go to sleep after that you have to really turn off all technology and TV and everything at least an hour before you go to bed to get enough sleep. So just let me know what you get motivated. And if you'd like to see, see more videos like this on healthy tips or ways to get inspired, or how to different exercises, as far as like I do the 21-day fix. If you want to know more about that, just leave it in the comment box. So until next time, this is JTwisdom, and again, happy Palm Sunday, happy Palm Sunday weekend. Also, have a happy Easter, have a happy Resurrection Sunday. I will next week try to share some spring trends, some spring fashion trends of things that I kind of see going, that people are wearing, that you can wear now, and things that you can wear that are classics. So stay tuned. So until next time, this is JTwisdom, and Jesus.